Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be doing a Fury Warrior. He likes to play a little dirty, but that's just my style, so let's jump into this and, hey, teach you guys how to take on some warriors. Alright, guys, so when dueling a Fury Warrior, there's two main ways this can basically go down. There's an offensive and defensive way, and basically how you play that out is going to determine how that warrior's playing. So, it also determines how well you control the fight also. Now, let's say going up against a warrior, you happen to get a chains reflected or something, and it's just major no goodness, and you know the warrior's able to sit on you, and they're putting out a lot of damage. Basically, what you're going to have to do then is D up and play defensive and kite him out a lot and heal from there. Otherwise, you're playing at a huge disadvantage if he's got that little niche on you, he's able to ride you. Otherwise, mainly what you're going to do is basically the same thing, but you're allowed to play a lot more aggressive if you get the first couple chains off. Now, how do you get those first couple chains off to make sure you're playing aggressive? Within the first second of the duel, you can AMS and hit him with chains to make sure that those don't get reflected, and that'll allow you to control the match from the beginning. Even if they charge you, you can simply hop away in chains to get distance on them, which you'll see me do quite a few times to the warrior. But basically, the opener that I decided to have set up is reflecting chains. And why do we want that reflecting chains? Because it's going to be key seeing this from like the worst point of view. So we hit that ourselves with that chains, and we can't move. So we're going to take massive damage from the guy. So what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to D up and use our death strikes and heal up. And as we're trying to kite him and get out, so since we got hit with that first chains, he didn't have to use anything major to keep us still. Then he's going to start using that. He's going to start leaping at us. He's going to start hamstringing us. He's going to be doing all his fancy warrior stuff, trying to keep us still. But you know, if you get that little opener off the perfect way, it's not going to happen. But if you get caught up like that, getting a chains reflect at you, it's going to be bad juju. It's going to be hard juju. It's going to be bad juju. And then from there, you just got to play out the offenses and defensives of a warrior. So when they're popping recklessness and other cooldowns like that, basically all you're going to do is kite it out. All you got to do is simply just kite it out. Get out of the way of it, kite it out. And then once that's off, you go back in. Once they start popping defensive, which basically the only one you really got to worry about is die by sword. Basically when they top that, that's when they're going to parry just a ton of crap. So you just go for the kite on that again. You just go for the kite. Drop back again, go for the kite. And then you're going to go back in hard. Now at some points they're going to be able to close the distance, as in a lot of classes that you use this against. You're just going to, as soon as they close the difference, you're going to start death striking and healing up on them. Like you normally would, and then get the distance again and start just start throwing out those siphons from range and hitting them with chains and stuff, because you don't want them to put out that pressure on you, or if they're popping the defensives, it's really not actually worth it to go that ham on somebody during those. So that's about it for, I'd say, the tips for fighting a warrior. That's about it that you have to watch out for. I mean, Lichborn, you could say that for the fear, but I like using it better for the healing against a warrior, because it's going to allow you to have a lot more sustainability, especially in the first part if they catch you off guard. But let's jump into this duel, guys. Remember, this is like worst case scenario, trying to pull your butt out of the hole once you get the worst reflect in the game, besides the strangulate, I'd have to say, as a DK for a warrior. But hey guys, let's do it. We're going to be dueling a Fury Warrior that wants to duel. Nice reflect there. That's going to be a bit of problems for me, and that's going to be a lot of damage on my part. What the hell is he using? He's using all of his burst from the get-go. Good job, dude. That is actually some good burst. I haven't felt that kind of pressure from a warrior in a very long time, believe it or not. Now we're going to counter burst and put it back into him so we can just kind of heal up and stay at range on him. He's popping defensives right now. He's in a lot of trouble with that. Just going to stay in, heal up, guys. We just want to stay in on him, whatnot. Get out of those stuns. We're going to have to Plague Leech from range, get a lot of heals off, continue the death strikes, and just continue out the duel. And soon enough, right now is when like most of his CDs and stuff are going to fall off, and that's when the warrior's really going to be in a lot of trouble, guys. So from there, we're just going to stay in on the target. He's blowing cooldowns again. Woo, that hits hard. You know them big hits. We're just going to keep hitting the target from range. Good duel, man. We're going back in on him, and we're just going to finish him off right here with that Soul Reaper. We're going to get out of that stun, make sure he doesn't get any giant executes. And that's going to be a good duel.